Welcome back to another episode of Wild Sports. I'm Fu with my boy Sean. We've got another episode. NFL football season's upcoming. But before we get started, like, comment, subscribe, share it, let them know, join the party. We're moving on out west. We're going
To the West.
NFC West, AFC West. Some interesting teams here to get talking about. We're doing a little prediction here like our previous video. Let's go NFC. NFC West.
All right.
Who you got last place in the NFC West?
Last place, I got the Arizona Cardinals. I got them coming in at 5-12, and that's because I don't think Kyler's coming back till mid-season. So, if he was there, I believe my record would definitely be different. But since he's not, I don't see them winning too many games, especially early on in the season. And then even late in the season with him there, I don't think that he wins every single one. So they have them coming in at 5-12, which will, usually stuff like this benefits the team. Yeah, you lose a year on someone's career, especially like a mobile QB like Kyler, but you get a high draft pick that you can then pair up with him the following season.
I'm in agreement here. I've got them 4-13. They're matching their record from last year. So what they're thinking? Kyler's going to miss maybe a couple games.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So regardless, I've got to say I'm going 4-13. Vegas is in agreement with us. Over under 4.5 wins this year. Even if he gets
10 days ago, there's no timetable for his return.
Yeah, torn ACL, wasn't it?
Right.
Especially with a guy of his mobility and likes to move around, they're probably just going to play that safe. I don't see why not. So tough year for the Cardinals, I think.
I'd say enjoy not winning this year because you're going to get a stud in the draft next year, whether it be Marvin Harrison Jr. or Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Who got coming in at third?
Third place, I've got the Rams.
Mm.
They're just, they're just downhill. They're on the downslope. They got what they were after for the Stafford run, the Super Bowl year. They threw the house at Stafford and Ramsey, and I think they're paying the price for it now. I've got them going 7-10. Still a competitive team, but I've got them 7-10.
All right.
And don't start. Don't start with him.
I don't know what you're referring to. Anyway,
don't start with him. He's not playing this year.
Relax. First off, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Moving on.
My third place team is the Seattle Seahawks. I got them coming in at 8-9.
Okay.
They're a good team. They're not a great team. They're a great home team thanks to their crowd. I don't see them doing well this year with the schedule they had.
Yeah.
I'm still so questionable on their draft pick of Charbonnet. I feel like you had much bigger needs than to add another running back. You just grabbed Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker's a stud
last
too.
Year? Was he not last year's draft pick?
Yes.
Yeah, so you just got one. Not to mention, you then grabbed Kenny McIntosh later in their draft after grabbing Charbonnet.
Yeah.
Not really sure what they're doing. One move I did like that they got was JSN. I think they're going to put up points. I think they're going to have a problem stopping points this year. They had, some pretty good corners last year. I just didn't like the matchups that they were scheduled against. I got them going 8-9.
Okay, well, I guess we're right here in the same ballpark as each other. So I also have the Seattle Seahawks going 8-9. Same reasons you are. Same reason I kind of talked before, like Gino. I'm just great year last year, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Happy.
that was like the ceiling for Gino. So I'm kind of agreeing to, Kenneth Walker's that dude. I'm with you. I don't like the pick with Charbonnet out of UCLA. I love JSN. Obviously, that's a great addition, but um, I just don't. I don't see a huge improvement. Just specifically because of Gino. I think you got the best you could have got out of him last year. I just don't see him like climbing any higher than what he did. So go ahead,
So you
lay
so
in.
you've got this division as a runaway division.
Yes, easy, easy runaway,
Gotcha.
and
I've
you
got it
don't.
pretty close. All right, second place coming in second place. LA Rams, 11-6.
Oh, how do you think they get to 11-6?
Solely
Who
based
who
on
ta- who takes them to 11-6?
Cooper Cup and Matthew Stafford. And just in case Stafford gets hurt,
Oh, there it is. That's what we've been waiting on. Who
no,
is
no,
it? Go
no.
ahead for the people that
No, it's
don't know.
okay.
Go ahead. Say
It's
it.
Stequavius Bennett.
Oh gosh. They can keep him
Especially
out
if
of
he's
the
got the
barn.
fade. If he's got the fade
If they can
rocking,
keep him out of the streets.
it's over.
Look,
You're going to talk, Bama.
you're crazy.
So 11 and
Whoa.
6. But I got the Rams going. Got the Rams going
Well,
11 6.
I want to put this little tidbit out for you since we're bringing in Vegas. Okay,
All right,
Seattle 8 and a
match the
half.
over.
8 and a half. Okay, Seattle.
Oh,
LA
Seattle.
Rams. Seattle's 8 and a half. The
LA Rams.
Rams 6 and a half. You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind. Over maybe because I've got it at 7 and 10, but not 11.
So what you're saying is we both got the over. Good job.
Not 11. 11 wins. You've lost your mind.
So yet again, unfortunately, we have the same winner.
I'm almost interested in getting you because that's such a hot take. Is asking you who in the world do you think the Rams are winning 11 games against?
Well, we can do that another time.
Because you've lost your mind.
So I have San Francisco winning the division. I got them going 12-5. I'm very intrigued to watch the QB play, but I don't think that team even needs a good QB to play. I think against teams not named Philadelphia or defensive caliber of the Eagles, they don't even need a QB to play. Shanahan will just put up points however he can. McCaffrey.
What are you thinking? They've
What'd
lost
you
to
say?
Miko. They lost to Miko.
Yeah, I mean you lost an animal of a DC, 100%.
Yeah.
You didn't lose any of the players, I don't think. Not any of the big ones, I don't think.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if the defense plays with the same intensity, the same, ferocity and stuff like that. I don't think that offense is changing. McCaffrey full season with them. Elijah Mitchell, if stays healthy, is a great, spell back to McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Debo, Kittle. Who's the little one I'm forgetting?
Debo.
No. Oh, I'm drawing a blank on him.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, I think he's like number 11 or something like that.
Oh, Brandon Ayuk.
Thank you. Ayuk. He's the sneaky one.
Yeah. I
That's
hear
the
what you're
sneaky
saying.
guy.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I've got the 49ers going 13 and 4.
Okay.
Um, kind of think that might be a little high, just because thinking Brock Purdy was, I guess Brock's going to be the guy. Um,
I
I
don't know if
would
he's
think
back week 1.
I think they said he's good. I think
Yeah?
Brock's good to go.
Okay, good.
So, you know, again, solid rookie campaign, very solid. Came in and hated to see what happened to him in the playoffs where they all went down. Um,
They made a new rule because of that.
who ended up being like the third string quarterback, I guess.
Yeah, I can't remember who came in.
I remember it like happened at the very beginning of the game, and it was like, well, this one's over with. Um, so it'd be interesting to see losing D'Amico. Went to Houston as the head coach. You know, obviously he was a stud. So interesting to see where that. I think this could be a. They kind of stay in the same realm. They went. What did they go last year? 13-4 last year. So I think it's one they're poised. They got the team to do that. Do the pieces fall in place? Does Brock Purdy continue? If not, does Trey Lance step up? And how do they fill the gap in there with losing arguably the best defense coordinator in the game? I think you could see a drop off. I wouldn't. Anybody that would say, you could see them maybe winning 9 games. I think they're in. I think there's a big spectrum there for them. I mean, I'm a believer just because of the talent on the field. And Shanahan, I love him. Wish we could have kept him in Atlanta, but um, I think there's a. I know. I think there's a big window there that they could be good or not bad, but
I hear you.
I see 9 wins to 13, 14 wins, maybe. I think they're in that realm
I
somewhere.
think I think floor 10, ceiling I could see 14.
I can agree with that. Vegas 10.5. So, yeah,
Over.
I think I'm over, but I don't know if I feel real comfortable with going crazy on it. But that's the NFC West.
That was rough.
That was bad. Let's jump to the AFC West. I think there's some interesting teams in this one. I think maybe
There are some great teams, honestly.
last place, the Raiders.
The Raiders.
Yeah, yeah.
What you got there coming?
The poor Las Vegas Raiders, man. They can't draft. Let's be honest. We've talked about this in our draft videos. First off, they got to quit drafting people from Alabama, I guess, because everyone they draft ends up, messing things up one way or the other. But Jimmy G
What's
jumping
your
over
record
there.
for that?
I've got them 6-11.
Okay.
So, did you catch that?
Yeah.
6-11.
Go ahead. You were
What
saying Jimmy G.
Jimmy G? I'm just not a believer.
Okay. I also have them 6-11, ironically,
How about that? We
and
great minds.
I think they have some great, a couple of great weapons. I'm not gonna say they have a lot anymore. Devontae Adams is an absolute freak,
What?
and Josh Jacobs is pretty good. But I mean, outside that, the defensive side of the ball's got some studs. They're just not a very good football team, plain and simple.
Mhm.
I think the combination of Adams and Jacobs in some games will carry them through. But I mean, they were in a shootout almost every single game last year, and they don't have a shootout quarterback anymore.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think 6-11 is a little high. Now that I'm really second thinking it,
Vegas.
but I kept it. I did it. It's staying 6-11.
Vegas has got them at 6.5.
God, we are just on the dick of
We're all
Vegas.
over it. And by the way, I went and did my picks and then went back and did. So I didn't look at Vegas numbers even before I did my picks.
Good.
So
Third place.
Third place, I've got a tie between two teams.
Not me.
But I'm gonna put the Denver Broncos in third.
Okay.
I've got the Denver Broncos somehow getting to 10-7.
Okay.
I think I don't know if you watched the Denver Broncos last year, but they might have been the most painful team to watch.
They were rough.
I mean, it was they were on a couple I think Thursday night or Monday night games, and it was like three and out, three and out, three and out. It just was bad football. But I like Russell Wilson. I really do. I mean, the guy has been a stud his whole career till last year, getting into Denver. But I think it's a good organization. I think he's got talent around him. Get a little more familiar with the system and everything going on there. And I think they have a bounce back year. They went 5-12 last year,
Okay.
but I like Russell Wilson.
5-12 last year. Last year they had a coach that, in my opinion, is meant to be a coordinator, and I mean that with no disrespect intended. Some people just aren't meant to be head coaches, i.e., Dan Quinn. Sorry, he's not meant to be a head coach. He's a phenomenal DC. Phenomenal. Nathaniel Hackett, phenomenal OC. He's only had one head coaching opportunity, so I don't know if it was just bad, fit, whatever. It didn't work out, obviously. I think Russell Wilson's still a very valuable QB, and I think that Sean Payton will bring every, just drip every last ooze of him, just like he did Breeze. Not that Breeze was struggling or anything, but he elevated Breeze.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think bringing that offense over to Denver will really improve the team. I have them going 9-8, so I'm not too far behind you.
Okay.
They've got a great home stadium, one of the better ones. If you're not used to playing there, it's kind of hard to play there.
Mile high altitude.
Yep. So I mean, they've got that advantage that they play there and others don't. Try to think any other. Judy. The running back's coming back this year, not Michael Williams. Javonte
Williams, yep.
Javonte Williams coming back this year.
Who did Denver get in the draft?
I'm literally drawing a blank. So they got Judy Sutton. I think someone just got hurt too, actually. But no, I think they have a great season, a great first season with Sean Payton. Honestly,
they didn't have a pick until the second round. They went and got Marvin Mims, wide receiver out of Oklahoma.
So they went and got another weapon.
They got Drew Sanders as linebacker. This guy from Alabama transferred to Arkansas.
Yeah, had 500 tackles?
Yeah, they really didn't have. I mean, they had 1 second rounder, 2/3, a 6th, and a 7th. So they didn't have a whole lot. So they went and got Marvin Mims. They went and got a receiver. Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, the Sean Payton factor.
I forgot Samaje Perine. I knew they picked someone up. They also picked up Samaje Perine, who's he's definitely top 3 in the second tailback of a team.
Yeah. Okay, so over under Vegas 8.5. So I went over.
Respect Sean Payton too.
I went over pretty good in that one. Yeah, but I mean, big improvement, 5-12. So, all right, second place. You've got such a resentment against this team. You just are against the quarterback. Are you going? Are you going?
No.
Are you going? The Kansas City Chiefs are coming in second.
No, I'm smiling because our second place records are so. I think they've been so different every division so far.
Okay, well, I've got the Chargers in second.
I know,
and I've got them 10-7.
Mm-hmm. Because you said you had a tie, so I knew they were 10-7.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, good job. Way to use your head. So what do you have them at?
Would you like to talk about them first before you hear my record, or
I mean, look, I, I'm always big on the Chargers. I mean, I love Justin
same?
Herbert. I really love Justin Herbert, but injuries at wide receiver get him every year.
Which is
They
why they
just,
went and drafted one,
yeah, and the one I like a lot
the
too.
one you wanted.
Yep. So I think that's good, but it just seems like the Chargers can't get over that hump. Like they can't get into like the elite category. You know,
I
they're
want
really
their
good.
defense to stay healthy. Is what I want.
Yeah,
Give me a
it's like
full year
you
of
go.
Bosa. Give me a full year of Derwin. Give me
Yeah,
a full year where one corner doesn't go down. And I know that's asking a lot. Like I get it. Health is a big ask. They went and got Quentin Johnson in the draft. They still got Keenan. They still got Mike. They still got who's the tight end? He wears us like number 7.
oh god, he's a stud too.
He is. He's a great tight end. Um, Eckler. Herbert's a freak. So I have them second place.
Their tight end.
It's
It's not who I was thinking. Gerald Everett.
Gerald Everett. Yes. All right. Not to mention that they went and signed Kellen Moore as their offensive coordinator. And all Kellen's done as an offensive coordinator in Dallas is be a top 5 offense ever since he took over.
Yeah,
So
they got Khalil Mack. You
Khalil
can't
Mack,
forget
as well as Bosa, as well as Derwin James.
Dante Samuels Jr. Add him in the mix.
Boom. I'm telling you, they got playmakers everywhere.
Yeah, and I know that, and it seems like anybody that enjoys betting too. Like I always find myself wanting to pick them, but it seems like they just can't win. Like I said, they just can't make that
Yep.
little. They can't get to the 49ers, Chiefs. I mean, the Eagles did it for a year, but like even the Eagles made that jump to like the top. It seems like they're right there, and then they kind of. So I've got them at the 10-7. I mean, I love the Chargers because I really do love Justin Herbert.
I've got them at 13-4.
Ooh, you got them making the hump. I mean, I can't hate on you
I
for
feel
it.
like this
I
is
mean,
the year, man. I said this last year too, so fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. It's about to be, or whatever the phrase is. Yes.
good job, dude. Good job. Good one. I think Bush used to say
You know
like,
what was behind me.
fool me, can't get fooled again," or something. I don't know. It was in like a Lil Wayne song or something back in the day.
Yes. So we both, yet again, this is now 4 for 4 on picking the same division winner.
Vegas, before we jump,
Go for it.
Vegas, 9.5. 9.5. So again, I'm all over it again. I can agree though. I'm like I said,
Yours is a safer thought because that's what they
I
do.
I don't think they go worse than 10-7. I feel like 10-7, like I almost was like, ooh, because I don't know why. It's like I like the Chargers. I mean, I hated them forever because of Phillip Rivers, but don't even get me started on that guy. But I'm with you. Like I want to see them make the jump because I like them. I really do. But numero uno, your boy Patrick Mahomes.
He's my boy.
And you always
I've had him in
jump
fantasy
back.
for 3 straight years now.
Well, you always hate on him because he throws like no look passes. You're like, oh, he's crazy. The media loves him.
The media loves him.
Yeah, because he's unreal. Well, I've got them going 13-4.
All right, I'm gonna give him up 14-3.
Okay,
I mean, you
I
can't
believe
say
that.
anything bad about this offense at all.
I mean,
You
the
got
Chiefs are the Chiefs.
you got a generational QB, generational tight end, speed at wide receiver. Like you went and got a mini muscle hamster. Like you're an absolute beast of an offense. Only thing I worry about is when they play teams like the Chargers or the Raiders or a team with two edge rushers that are very good. That's when I worry about
Yeah.
the Chiefs. I think that's their only weakness. But even then, all Mahomes does is shorten his routes up. He says, "Hey, I don't have enough time. We're going quick throws only."
Kadarius Toney, dude.
Should have been Super Bowl MVP.
I mean, do you think they're gotten a little thin
Yeah,
at wide
I do.
receiver?
hundred
I
percent.
mean,
Yes.
you got Kelsey, he's the guy, but I'm looking at the depth chart here, and you got
I could probably
Kadarius Toney,
Darius Tony, Sky Moore. I don't even think
Valdez,
Pringle's on the team anymore.
nope, Valdez Scantley.
Okay, well he's pretty good. He's getting up there in age, but he's pretty good.
And then if I start reading off the other
Oh well,
names,
Justin Ross is a huge standout in the.
well,
Oh,
Justin Ross destroyed us, and he got hurt. I think it was like his neck or
yeah.
something. Like he had a serious injury, and he was a stud in college.
He is all over like stories right now.
Yeah, they've got him as Don't be giving out your fantasy secrets, bro.
Yeah, if anyone else heard that, you didn't hear it.
Let me mark that down as my fantasy note over here for a league. But like I said, I mean these guys I'm looking at. You got Tony's, Valdez Scantling, Sky Moore starters, and then you got Rasheed Rice, Richie James, Rick James, Justin Watson. You know any of those guys? I don't.
Justin Watson. I mean, I know him because I had Mahomes last year, and I always saw when a touchdown came through, it came to my phone, and they'd be like, "Oh, he threw a 22-yard pass to Justin Watson," which I thought for the longest time, for half the year last year, I thought Justin Watson was a tight end. So that
Yeah.
goes to show what kind of help he had.
Well, Chiefs over under Vegas got them at 11.5.
Damn, that's low.
They know something we
I
don't
don't think
know.
there's any way that they win less than 12.
Oh
I
man,
can't see them going 11-6.
NFL's crazy though. I mean,
Oh,
but
yes.
the Chiefs seem to be pretty consistent. So, all right, well, I think we got that one knocked out. AFC West done. Let us know what y'all think. AFC and NFC West. We
Yep.
head west. I think next we're gonna head to the north. The
The
north side.
frigid
So you
North.
go ahead. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. What do y'all think? Where do y'all got people finishing at? Were we right, wrong? Am I crazy? Is he crazy? Y'all let us know. Appreciate y'all checking it out. Catch y'all on the next one.